Alright, so we got 3 bags the other day. Somebody gave us, they said this, a friend of ours. She said that they had put this tent up twice, but it's never really been used. They put it up and took it back down once to see what it was like, and the second time for their kids, but their kids didn't end up sleeping in it. So this is an older, actually it doesn't seem too old. It's Northwest Territory, 14 by 12 foot, 3 room cabin tent. Goes up with 3 poles and kind of sets up like that. It's got the rooms in the back and a screened in porch on the front or the side, depending on how you look at it. Door is over here. So let's put this together and see what it looks like. I've kind of taken it out of the bag. The other 2 bags were just additional tent stakes, some poles that I can use with a tarp for some awnings and stuff. It looks like some poles that went to a screen house that there is no, tent body for the screen house. It's just the poles. And some string and stuff. So that's what's in the other bags. I think this is the tent, but I could be wrong. There is a 100-day warranty still with it. I think that's expired. And there's a thing where you can win a complete set of camping gear worth $500. So this says the rear's yellow, the center's red, and the front's blue. 3 poles. This is this, and that's that. So let's get these poles put together and we'll set this thing up. Okay, so we have them separated in yellow, red, and blue. Yellow's the rear, red's the center, and blue is the front. Each color has these rounded tubes, and they all have these legs, but only the center has this adjustable pole. So I'm going to get these put together. They just slide in. A couple of these sections are rubber band. They're the middle parts, I'd say. And then the feeder have these. And then these will be the top. Anything left over will be what's in between the top that goes through the tent. So we're going to get this spread out. Isn't that right, Basil? Alright, so here's this first one. The blue. Goes on the screen house. Goes through 3 loops on the screen house. And these little tabs on the, has a little hook. Now this will stand up once we get all 3 of these in. We're going to do the red and the center. Center goes through that part of the tent, and the reds will go through that part of the tent. So 3 sections, and then we stand it up. Okay, so as you can see, it's big. We don't have it staked down. It is a little hard to put up without, tying everything off. But let's go inside and look. Alright, now we don't have it completely set up, but you can see here, this will get folded in, and this will all get staked down nicely with the screen. And there's 2 rooms here. Nice big door here and a nice big door here. They each have windows. Nothing in the back. A couple hooks to hang some lights or something. Probably that's probably for the screen. Which is right here. Let's see what it looks like. I'll put the screen up. The divider. And there we go. Now none of this is tight, but it is cut to fit this angle. The fabric feels nice. And when this is pulled tight, you know, I think the bottom comes up about the first 6 or so inches. It looks like. Yeah, there's stakes out here too. So, very cool. Nice big room. Let's see if I can stand up in here. Oh yeah, I can definitely stand up in the sun porch, screened in porch. Or we can sit and play cards out here. Pretty nice little tent. Alright, I'll let you know what this tent is in
Northwest Territory.
By who? Oh, you got a thing? Alright, Northwest Territory by Kmart. This is the Northwest Territory cabin tent from Kmart. Blue. And it's like new old stock. Want me to go first so it's easier?
Or hold the middle out.
I do like the colors. Now we're going to try to get this all into one bag and small as we can. And Timmy's going to keep the poles separated and tie them up. Now, here's the stakes. We didn't look at those. Those are the stakes that came with it, but we had plenty of extra stakes, so I wasn't too worried about it. Let's see what they send with this. They feel like plastic stakes. But we've got metal stakes, screw stakes, plastic stakes, and all kinds of stakes for sand, gravel, and dirt. Now this screen material, it's light as can be. There's no floor in it. It is really nice screen though. Now I'm just going to fold that in and fold this up and roll it in the tent stakes. Okay, so we managed to get the tent into this small little profile. I did keep the tent stakes separate, or the tent poles separate. The stakes are in here. The directions don't call for it to be tied down at all. It looks like you just stake it 13 stakes and then the poles are pressured in and stay up. I don't know. It's a little confusing and it was a little tough. So this is old. It is nice that we found and we're given a nice vintage. Looks like a pretty cool cabin tent. I love that it had the screened in porch and the 2 little rooms. So it'll be nice to see when it's up outside completely tight. But now these flaps in here, they kind of go out and you can see that the loops in here that you stake down. Stake down all these, bring this up. And then this holds this tight and this holds this tight. Now I'm bringing 4 strings in case I want to tie this down. Or vice versa something, because I don't know. I think as long as these are pulled tight and that's pulled tight, this will stay up. but I'm not sure this right here will be enough to hold it. So I'm going to bring strings to tie and extra stakes to tie down, but I'm also going to put it up and use it before. It's just too wet and muddy out right now, and I didn't want to put a tarp down even. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is the vintage Northwest Territory screen cabin tent. We did see something, yeah, right here. Northwest Territory Kmart. Item number 8534. Alright, so there it is, all bagged up. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's a lot to carry. You definitely wouldn't backpack it, but there's a lot of room in there, and it's got a screened-in porch.